Welcome back, everyone. We are continuing the Battle of Chancellorsville and Ultimate General Civil War. We're playing as the Union, of course, and we are going to be attacking. That's right, that's our entire objective, is to attack the positions we were unable to take on the first day. Well, not all of the positions, but most of them. So we will be attacking with, I believe, 4 corps, which will be really good. Hopefully we'll have... we have something of a small-ish force. Looks kind of small to me, don't you think? Let's get going. All right, start the battle. Now, we need to take this position and this position. So, I'm already seeing enemy here. So what I'm going to do is just order those guys to attack like that, but I'm going to send these guys. Actually, you know what I want to do too? I'm going to break off skirmishers and send the skirmishers forward. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop time again. And I'm going to break off skirmishers, select those skirmishers, and send them forward. I'm going to break off skirmishers here and send them forward. Break off, no, I don't want to break off of those units. They're too good. Let's see. Morris, already lost their commander, going to be a little bit on the low morale side. We'll use these skirmishers to find out what's up in front of us. Let's see. Nope, there we go. Break off those skirmishers, and we'll get them moving forward. Just kind of give us an idea what's out there. Now, we do need to look and see if we have any cavalry. Now, our objectives are purely to capture positions, so we're going to be able to do that, I'm fairly certain, without too much challenge. We have a massive amount of forces. Let's get time going again. And we're going to kind of wait and see what we've spotted the enemy. We'll send these skirmishers here while these 2 guys are sent to deal with Thomas's regiment. All of these units will be sent this way except for Ammon's skirmishers, who are going to be sent up to hopefully be able to flank. Now, O'Neill. So it's an entire defensive line. So again, we pause. These are our reserves. Or are they? You know what? We'll send them forward because it will take them longer to move. And we'll get them already moving into place. No, we'll get them there. That'll be a good position to start. We'll send these units forward. Now, it's going to be hard to get them to form lines because of... Well, watch, I'll show you. I'm going to select these guys and order them to form... They formed a line when I said that would be hard. Never mind. Never mind what I was saying. All right, and Siegfried is going to form here. Cross will form here. Now, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to see if I can maybe get behind them. I don't seem to have any cavalry. Yeah, I do have this unit. They're a skirmish cavalry, so I'll just go ahead and send them this way. And let's see. This unit will go here. Cross and Marsh go here. Rhodes go here. McCord go here. Ward go here. Pegram go here. Morris go here. Alright, so that's going... VTech go here. Durrell go here. And Walton, go there. Everyone is advancing. Hopefully we'll be able to punch through at some point. I'm going to order these skirmishers to reform. There's no real reason to keep them out there. They'll fall back. They'll buff up the amount of troops we've got. Hopefully our guys can get across the rivers pretty quickly. I do want them to reform. I don't know why they didn't. Our cavalry is going to come across, and then we'll try to get behind them. How did we get flanked? Oh wait, I see. It's the way they're turned. Okay. So now our guys are going to just pour on fire into Archer, and then... I can see what this is going to become if I'm not careful. Look how many troops there are. So, our best solution is probably going to be to try to force a position open while using forces like this to hold the enemy in place. McCord's skirmishers surrendered. We lost 2 skirmish units to surrender. That's just unacceptable in my opinion. Siegfried and Cross are getting ready to deal with F. Lee. Get off a volley, guys. Come on. And now charge them. Using infantry to charge a cavalry regiment is not probably the best solution. But as I've said before, I'm not entirely certain whether we get basically a morale boost. Not a morale boost, what do you call it? Lewis Walton has been wounded. That is not Kelly Walton, so in keeping with what I've been saying, we have not lost my favorite unit, which is merely my favorite because the commander continues to survive when everybody else dies. Alright, but I'm going to let Walton and Williams form back here because I'm going to try to punch through here, and they've done their job of getting the enemy to locate up here. Now the cavalry is going to come here. They're skirmishers, they should be able to run away. I want to order them back into line. Alright, we've broken Archer, so I'm going to move forward. Grab a few of these units. No. I just need 2 of these units. Form here. You form here. Marsh, move up. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to break their line and then I can roll up the line. But they have so many layers of troops, it's going to be very difficult. As I pointed out, and will probably continue to point out, this was historically a loss for the Union forces. So, I'm hoping to change history, but it's going to be very difficult. Morris and Pegram are charging Kershaw as Vitek continues to attack with regular volleys. Ward is going to move forward. Morris's skirmishers are going to try to rejoin. I'm going to order them to rejoin. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm sending... And now I'm going to order all of my units to form up because I don't think I can break Kershaw, but I want to try to take out Paxton. Ward is going to move forward and attack Paxton and Vitek. Pegram, what are you doing? Pegram is charging Paxton. Halt. Pegram, form up into an attack line. Alright, guys. Now, Ward, it's your chance to charge and break the enemy's lines. Now Leonard is going to move in here and try to help us roll up. We've cracked the enemy's position here, so we're in good shape there. Now, all of you, charge. While these units are going to now be used to basically be a hammer. They're going to come across the river, and we'll use Perry to move this direction. Now, Ward has done this, and this clump of troops is marching forward. That's good. And now Loomis will march forward. I don't know why they're still back there. Now, over here, we definitely see where the enemy has put most of their troops. I'm going to go ahead and send troops back across the river, or the creek, whatever it is, just to make sure that we keep some pressure on over there. But we've broken them here, and we seem to be breaking this region as well. We've secured the Orange Road. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just start rolling up the enemy. Take Morris. This is going to be the difficult position to take, which you can kind of tell because that's where they've got Lee and they've got Jackson. All of them are based in that one position. No reason for Loomis and Graham to form there now because they're now going to form up here. I don't know what we're going to have left on that flank. I'm going to grab McClellan and send him here. I'm going to grab Renegade, Saint Renegade, move him there. And I know there's another commander up here. I'm going to send him down into these woods. And we've got Piet, and we're going to send him here. Now, Morrison. We're going to send you across the river again. There's several Morrisons, it seems. Siegfried will deal with this. Perry will deal with this. These units will begin marching this direction. I'm going to send Perry across because I anticipate some threats on this flank. We've also got artillery back there I don't want to lose. Now, VTech seems to be breaking. Alright, so we'll send Kershaw forward. These guys, I'm going to grab all of them and send them this direction. To just kind of whittle down on Warren and then move forward to attack some of the other units. If you can't tell, I'm not really trying too hard on this flank because I need to wrap up the enemy over here first. What are you doing, Vitek? Turn and fire. I'm going to order them to turn around. Alright, they've retaken the road, but I really don't care because we're definitely in a pretty good position here. I'm going to move the commander over here, though, because things are not 100% perfect. Grabbing artillery and sending it forward because we've secured the road. Our artillery over here should be doing a fairly decent job. Yeah, it is. So we'll let the artillery in the center kind of help us turn things around. Now, we need to get some order on this flank. Yeah, definitely need to get order on the flank. No. Just you three here. And you here. You know what? Just do this again. Seems to be working. It's a bad tactic, but clumping troops is a terrible tactic, but it seems to work sometimes. I want to get some... I think I use it mostly when I'm trying to mop up little forces and I just can't be bothered to outright attack. Now I want to use these 3 units to try to take out their cavalry because I don't want any more cavalry coming up behind me and taking out artillery. That's happened in the past. Don't want that anymore. Now we've got an hour and a half on the mission time. Now, if you're wondering what I'm going to do is I'm trying to hopefully hold them back here, which should be fine, and then use this clump of troops to sweep up, hopefully destroying them. Morris is going to charge. Now, who are you? Kershaw? Get in there. Alright, we've got him. We've got a large amount of troops here. Ward's gonna break. Ward's already broken, actually. Alright, so the enemy has been forced to move forward, which is okay, because I'm gonna try a sweep. Now, where's my cavalry? Send the cavalry... Actually, no, I don't want you doing that. Haha, I see what I'm gonna do. Threaten their supplies, let my cavalry be seen. Get them to start focusing on me. There's enemy cavalry down here, so I'm just gonna order my guys to march forward and clear it out. Alright, this unit is going to move. Supplies surrendered. Fantastic. I'm going to send them up here and then use this cavalry unit to see if the enemy doesn't have a large amount of troops here. That's fantastic. We can start pressing against them. Now, these guys are all going to march back across the river and in one big grouping. I don't want woods. I'm going to send you here and send Graham's boys here. Cross will form here. They've kind of extended themselves here. So Pegram will go back into the woods. This clump of troops is going to go this direction. Kershaw will continue pressing Jones. Form up under the Warren. Kershaw has been killed. Alright, let's send the commander back. Need morale boost, but we don't, so we can't afford to lose a commander. Alright, now let's see, we've got an hour on the mission timer. It's time to send our units forward once again. Now, our cavalry, I keep saying it wrong, is doing its job. You guys focus down on this. They'll reform, they'll protect the artillery as they reform. Now, there we go. That's what we're looking for. McLean, McCord. Get the commander forward. Our artillery's moving into position. Our units are just tearing into that unit Warren there. So, let's see. Where's our cavalry? Right back here. There must be something up there that I'm not aware of. I keep leaving them. We secured the road again. Not that it was ever really an issue. I know I'm going to take this position. I'm a bit concerned about the other one. I'm actually quite concerned about it. Graham's boys need to move back up. Kershaw, their Kershaw, not ours, where there's one on both sides. Okay, we're gonna move the cavalry forward again. Hopefully they'll run away, just like instead of staying and fighting, and then we'll use it to threaten them. Alright, now you guys, it's gonna take them a while to march. You're going the wrong way anyway, guys. Trying to roll up this flank is taking longer than I thought. Posey's breaking. No. Target. Alright, you guys fire on this. Otis just basically point blank charged them. Alright, that's good. Shattered a unit there. Fantastic. We've got 36 minutes on the mission timer, which is not good. Not good at all. Everybody who can, fire. Completely destroy a unit. Then we're able to not have to worry about them again. I think that's the reason I like to just mass fire on one position. Also, it's kind of, I think it overwhelms the enemy when you just use massive amounts of troops. Alright, 29 minutes. Alright, we've completely rolled up that flank. So now, what do we do? Now I'm going to grab these guys and order them to march straight on the objective. These guys, I know they're tired, straight on the objective. These guys, straight onto the objective. McCord, straight onto the objective. Force march straight into the objective. Ride this direction. Hopefully there isn't that much back there. Guys, move up here. Deal with this. You, deal with this. Dispatch skirmishers. Get them into the woods. Siegfried. Already dispatched skirmishers. Okay. Alright. That doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna lose that cavalry, but it's doing its job. Now, for us to get to the objective, we need to get force moving this direction. Graham's boys, move this way. Mahone, break Jones for us. Point blank charges seem to be working pretty good. There's two Mahones. The enemy has a Mahone right here, and we have one. I mean, definitely a war between relatives, which is the sad thing about this war. Oh, those are skirmishers. I thought, man, Vitek's gone down to just 200 troops. That's terrible. But it's a skirmish unit, so it's not that terrible. Mahone, take out Mahone. All right, we've got 9 minutes, guys. It's going to be tough. Everything moved this way. These guys need to move directly on the objective. These guys need to move directly... No. Towards the objective. Towards the objective. 4 minutes. How are we going to do this? Run. Alright, guys. It's going to be tight. One minute. There's no way we get there. We will not be accomplishing all of our objectives. Oh wait, we can continue fighting. Yes, we might accomplish our objectives. McCord, move this way. Now, I do need to do this though. They need to all halt and move a little more methodically. Durrell's Devils, this just clumps of troops. Completely let tactics go out the window. Now what's happened with our cavalry? Nothing. They're broken. Who is this down here? Oh, the supplies. I don't care. It's nice that they give us the extra time to take the turnpike. Yeah, the turnpike. Kimball, charge. Kershaw, charge. Ferguson, charge. We might be able to take out Warren with 3 units charging, but they're so weak they don't have the strength to charge at this time. And by weak, I mean they're exhausted. Preston, move this way. Yeah, this is just terrible tactics. Somewhat ashamed of myself for using them, but it's working pretty good. Perry, march and deal with them. 3 line regiments have been tied up by that 1 cavalry unit, and it's probably a mistake on my part. I should have used my cavalry to deal with that. Alright, we shattered that unit. Preston will deal with this, and then Leonard deal with that. Now let's grab you guys who have just formed a big clump again and move that way. Because the clock could run out at any time, because it's all extra time at this point. Leonard, move this way. Mahone, move this way. Colleen, move that way. Durrell's Devils, move this way. McCord, move that way. Edwards, move this way. Morris has been rear flanked. Okay, they must have been retreating. Walton's Immortals are moving towards that, so definitely pressing forward with the attack. I'm going to grab these guys and send them directly into the objective. Preston will continue attacking. Actually, Mahone will turn and deal with Mahone. I just feel that that is good poetic justice. No, it's not poetic justice. What do we call it? Sad. I guess that's the right word for it. But I am going to do it anyway. Alright, now the other thing I need to do while I'm waiting because this could take a while. I don't know how long it will take. I'll move all the artillery. This commander, move him here. Move this commander there. Try to get some morale buffs. All right, it was a defeat. We weren't able to take the objective, which makes sense because we missed all the objectives on the first day. Let's see, infantry. We deployed with 108,971 troops. They deployed with 55,321 troops. We had 7,027 cavalry. They had 3,373. We had 570 guns. They had 271. We lost 37,000 troops, a little over that, and they lost like 26,000. Again, a little over that, which is significantly higher than the actual battle. I believe from my research, the Union would have lost roughly 14,000 troops and the Confederates 10,000. So it was far bloodier and far more terrible than it was in real life. We did manage to capture 195 troops. That's not really anything really great. We lost a lot of cavalry, but they lost even more. We didn't lose as many guns, so there is that. Now, it wasn't a victory, it was a defeat because we were unable to accomplish all of our objectives. Had we been able to hold the Orange Turnpike, hold it, okay. I think they mean take, because that was what our job was, to capture the Orange Turnpike, and then I guess hold it. So we weren't able to do that. We would have been able to do it given a little bit more time. Let's see, the best unit in the game, as you can see, were all Confederates, which kind of makes sense. Lane being the best unit, Iverson, Wright, Wilcox. These are all units we've faced before and will face again. I know that a lot of these units are going to be fighting us at Gettysburg, which is the next big thing. Anyway, let's see what we lost as far as officers. A few promotions, a lot of promotions actually. A few wounded, Leslie Morris, Terry Cross, which fought with us earlier. Let's see, Darius Couch. Let's see. Kershaw was killed. Allabach was killed. Boyle was killed. Kitching was wounded, and Milroy was wounded. They've been wounded before, so we'll put them back in the line at some point. Let's see, what did we capture? Not really anything. A couple of Tyler, Texases. Now, we recovered a bunch of stuff, but we didn't capture anything. It was a defeat, so don't expect too much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider liking and subscribing, and check back tomorrow for another video. Thank you so much for watching.